Okay guys, this is Light Strike. I had to change my name because I found out that someone had a lightning blitz. So my new name is Light Strike. So let's get started, I guess. Let's continue today in front of them. At one particular junction, it was even forceful enough to bring the roof down on the other passageway. This can't be by chance. We can't be causing this. Why the factory just disassembled itself? Corin, little busy, Cloud. Corin, did you hit any valves or something? Spike a switch or clip a pipe? If you're asking if I did this, you got the wrong duck. Midway through his sentence, Dakota noticed a series of red ticket pipes bulging in very much, but that still should never bulge. With perfect time in the middle, disintegrating, releasing a hurricane of pressure air against the side of the failures. The combined momentum of their forward movement with the blast wave slammed them both into an aluminum vent, which crumbled immediately under their weight. After a brief, disorienting tumble, they dropped from the ceiling onto the unforgiving floor. For the second time that day, Cloud was forced to stand up, her mind reeling, as she quickly tried to make heads or tails of what had happened. Whoa. Cloud checked it out. What is it? Like some sort of vat you see in those alien movies. Fully rolled her eyes. Celestia, he needs to grow up like the corporation would have any Oh, what do you know? It totally does. A massive vat of light green bulb liquid stood before them, its metal base full of hoses and wires. Jutting in the room, slowly flickered on automatically. Glowing fragment giant patterns of whatever it was. How Clover was looking at, she could glean no purpose from the giant containers. Aside. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Make absolutely wait. Aside from this, she could not claim from the giant containers. Aside from the slime green soda pump, apparently mixture that there was absolutely nothing inside there. Nor she had noticed one of the machines vibrating or making noise, desperately clearing being some kind of engine. The room was totally silent, and for the first time in hours, for the mayor felt safe. Well, what is this place? Quinn questioned, walking slowly amongst the mysterious object. He craned his neck, following the 3-foot thick power cords that erupted from the engines and this part on the roof. Gotta be electric of some kind, I guess. But clouds are used as weather power exclusive. Cloud nuts, why would they need generators on a scale this industrial? Even this building wasn't self-supportive. I could see the corporation 86 machines this powerful and what those vats are all about. Maybe this can help you figure it out. Corin was standing at the front of the room, pointing at a small computer console, a jumbled mess of wires. Massive wires fell at the base, scattering like cockroaches into the depths of the room. Behind them, despite the confusion below, the computer itself was relatively simple. A small monitor sat above a basic computer. Its screen caked in dust and scratches. Through the ground, Cloud could see fainting letters, and she propped her four hooves on the desk to expect it. C.W.C. Power grid controls enter command. It reads a tiny cursor blinking next to the prop button. The filly typed the word and hit enter. The critter responded with an annoyed sound tune. She tried another one to get the same results. Hold on, let me try. Cloud sat onto the deep crick chair and tried phase after phase into the console, unchained Al, a spot in the neck. Anything she could think of that may be a viable command after dozens of errors. Two finally changed to a most successful tune, and the Pegasus looked closer at the screen again. System status. Sustaining resources holding biological reactor system unnecessary. On stand, on standby. Last peak drain from sector. Cyclone 1 to enter command. Big words I don't have time for. Police out from the system. Probably better for us to just look for a way out of instead of mucking with a computer we don't know how to use. Yeah, probably right. Cloud seated, smacking the keyboard, and walked away. The speaker barked at the filly, who responded in turn with a curse of her own. So, let's once again consider our situation. We were obviously driven in here. Why I had no idea this place is huge, dark, and totally illogical. Not to mention tripping casually the code offered, shuffling some chords around. It's some kind of building code against exit signs. I just want to go home, he said. Us two. The two fillies scrambled back at the third was sketching their hooves on power lines and trembling to the ground. They firstly worked and shuffled back on, trapping themselves in the electronic tentacles. Cloud Clover was the first to give up, closing her eyes against her fate. Are you two okay? You're outside the cage. How'd you do that? The lemon filly opened her eyes, struggling to see in the wall of lightning. There was a scurrying stallion staring at her. His muzzle pressed between iron balls about 10 feet away from her. His fur was ghostly white, glowing bright than the fixture in the ceiling. Are you new? Did you escape, or did they send you here? Cloud was speechless, her mind blank as more and more ponies walked out of the blackness into her field of vision. Dozens of them, fools and adults alike, all with incredible rare or obscured color schemes, some purely white, mainly black ones, even clear, his pink flesh shining through a glass-like coat. Their eyes bulging outward, straining and hungry like they were from some other world. Why would they send them here, though? They have colors. They must have escaped. Down here, through. There's escapes. Be nice, they're the only ones we have. How did you get away? Did someone kill you? Also, they killed someone. They're as bad as the workers. Guys, leave them alone. We don't know anything yet. Cloud Clover shook her head clear and quickly untangling herself from the cord. She silent and quickly ran over to Corn, hoping and free as she woke. The cold whispered in his ear. Cloud, what's going on? Where did they come from? What do we do now? Why is everyone asking me questions? She hissed, pulling her friend up, struggling to hold back her disgust. She walked up to the white stallion and he looked down at her. His face still squeezed between the metal rods, flattening his head. Can you help us? Cloud asked. We don't know how to get out. This stallion was silent and blinking. Please? After a long pause, he finally spoke. You're asking a group of starving, broken Pegasus trapped behind our bones to help you escape? Faye looked at her hooves. I thought maybe you'd be sympathetic to the cause. Maybe if you offered to return the favor. Okay, woo, woohoo! That's what it does. Corn stepped in. This is moving way too fast. Since it's currently looks like we all do. No one agrees to do anything until we get some more information. Question, Pegasus. Why are you lot down here and not up with the other ones? Your friend is smart, the white pony muttered. Turning to the code, I can't promise all the information. Just what we overheard from the workers. It's that alright. Of course we can't return the favor. We're basically been running scared for the last 5 hours. A moment more time was a replay as the rest of the jailed ponies were in agreement. Why the failures that two unleashed to be murdered? Well, not immediately. That is the color in their skin and are either non-existent or not cost efficient to the harvest. So we're locked down here instead. How'd you two get away? That should be impossible. Harvesting colors? Cloud and Cone look at each other, answering our question, and we'll answer yours. There was a damage bin in the room. Where they tried to gas us? We managed to dive down that better. They're the only one way out of this section, the elevator opposite wing from the main theater room. Two follies jumped back into mention of the theater room. What's the main theater room? What's in there? Why is it locked? What do they do in there? Stellan stepped back from the bars, tilting his head at two. Nothing now. Nothing for a long time as far as I know. got some sort of historical significance, and there's never mind. It's not important. Silly stories the kids tell to stay entertained. How you make it into this room? A blast from abundance of pipes knocked us through another minute. Cloud Clover looked down at her wink, testing the burnt pit. It stung, but was otherwise perfect function. Never saw everybody ever screamed in pain. What was all that about harvesting colors? Don't tell him, Snowflake. Wait, Snowflake? I think we met up with, said something about Snowflake and think in chapter 1. Mostly a trap designed to find out who knows the most. It's a test, buddy. Pegasus whipped around, glaring at the crumbling black stallion. He was totally noticeable, save for his deep green eyes. The warrior preparing to levitate and done is filled with fear and hate. Pretending they are, trying to find who'd be willing to help if a failure did escape. Why else would they drop in like this? No failure would be so intended to ask for help to escape, nor offer anything in return. Coco was her penance at the comment, and she dug further into herself. Leave it. Let them be. But I said leave it. Snowflake turned back to Cloud and Coin, shaking his head. I try to hopefully so she'll play that quickly as well as we've heard use failures and harvested their killer pulls pressure right out of their body, sucks you dry and leaves you dead after. And for us, we have powered it all. Well guys, I'm gonna end the video here because I'm gonna be making one pretty soon. So, please boy.